What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, PIPERBOY Williams. I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to get into the strike 2.5 predictions, but something's been bothering me. You know what I mean? And this is the thing that's been bothering me is we've been getting in a situation, and this has been happening for a while now. You know what I'm saying? Where people are saying, "Oh, well, we got to do PGs." Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't care what platform you come from, you got to do a PGs. This is the most respected league. We're not really respecting what goes on other platforms. That if it doesn't happen on the URL, it doesn't count. But all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You guys go ahead and allow Pat Stay. Even Rum Nitty had to come and like, you guys went ahead and y'all allowed Pat Stay to bypass everybody, bro. This is a KOTD. You know what I'm saying? You ask me, I don't care what y'all say. You know, some people say it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? In the eyes of everybody, this is kind of like a KOTD, like battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not y'all want to like believe it or not, this is how we're looking at him now. From this standpoint, his biggest moments has been on KOTD. Y'all talk about y'all don't watch KOTD. Y'all don't, you know, respect what they do. Basically, in not so many words, y'all basically saying, you know, you guys do not really respect like what's going on KOTD. Y'all don't watch him. Norbs has said this a ton of times. Y'all don't watch KOTD. It's, you know what I'm saying? If they want to come over here, they got to go ahead and they got to go through the process just like anybody else. You guys made Loso go through the process. You made Gems go through the process. You made all these people like go through the process. B-Dot had to go through the process. Whatever. Everybody had to go through the process for the most part. Every once in a while, you get people that slip through the cracks. But now you saying Pat Stay bypasses everybody. I can understand like if he bypasses people and then he goes ahead and he battles like somebody else, you know, I could kind of get it. But you guys let this dude, a KOTD technically, like a KOTD battle rapper, bypass everybody stealing y'all talent. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all say. I'm just calling it out. You know what I'm saying? So this is supposedly what's going on. Everybody steal y'all talent, but now he gets to bypass everybody. He gets Tay-Rock. Now, either this is racism, I don't know what the hell. Listen to me. I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all like been paying attention. If y'all on Twitter, whatever, they throwing shots at me right now. You know what I mean? Or they play. I don't know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Norb, she kind of tags me in something saying, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the biggest URL fan of the week is PIPERBOY Williams and Big Cannon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you listen. You know what I'm saying? I see what y'all doing. But at the same time, like that's been bothering me that I'm seeing that you guys are allowing like Pat Stay kind of like to bypass everything and just to get rocked. So if he comes over to the URL and he bypasses all this, so who's next after he battles rock? Like it doesn't make sense to me at this point, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't watch other leagues. But, you know, obviously they respect, you know, a person's legend on another league to allow them to bypass and move on. But, you know, we going to talk about the strike 2.5 because I've been kind of getting interested in it. You know what I'm saying? And I normally don't do predictions anymore. I used to do it, but it kind of got played out. You know what I'm saying? With the predictions that everybody was doing it. It was kind of just played out for a while. But I want to talk about this, you know what I'm saying? Like Danny Myers versus DNA. I'm looking at this one after seeing Danny Myers versus, you know what I'm saying, Pat Stay and watching that battle. I don't know, bro. I'm leaning towards DNA in this battle, bro. He's kind of been silent. He hasn't been like, you know, as vocal as he's been. I think he's kind of like tightening up like his rounds and he's getting ready for you, Danny Myers. That's my personal opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? I think he might get you in this one. You know what I'm saying? The Bar God might have a problem with DNA like in this battle. This is my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? But also, I also want to say, like, Pat Stay, you know what I'm saying? You did all right in that battle with Danny Myers. If you battle Rock like that, you're going to have a major problem in the ring with him. I know you think you can just, like, you know, kind of deflect what Rock does, and you can kind of just say, oh, well, you know, oh, this is a little dude, gun barb, you know, joke around with him. But if you come and play with Rock like you just did with Danny Myers, you might have a problem with him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. You know, you might have to change that up. I understand that you think because you guys are, you know, battling in another country, you already have a fan base that you don't have to really change up much. But if you got to pay attention to Rock, like what he did with Goods in that first round. If you come to play with him and not like take him seriously, I know you guys are doing this. It's supposed to be a judge battle, but if you don't take this boy seriously, you're going to have a problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to point that out, you know what I'm saying, after watching you versus Danny Myers, because I think you might be a little bit laxed on Rock, and hearing how you were talking in the interviews, you kind of respect him, but you don't really as a battle rapper. You think he's one-dimensional and he can't mess you up. And I think that's going to be like your main problem like going into this battle. But listen, you know what I'm saying? We got K-Shine versus Av. This is whoever put these matches together, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who it is, but whoever did this, I think it's genius the way you did it, because a lot of these matches, like I say, you know, with, you know, some of these cards, like you don't know who's going to win. You know what I mean? But that K-Shine, you got a lot on your plate, bro. Like you about to battle him. You got Jay Mills coming up. You got a lot of things going on outside of battle rap. You do a music video. You try to, you know, do features with it. You got a lot going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we know you're dope, but I might have to go ahead and like edge Av in this one. You know what I mean? 2-1. Av is hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? Like even if he has kind of like an off performance, you still can't really say he lost like clearly to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was still every goddamn thing like you've ever met. You know what I'm saying? Like he still will kind of have a debatable battle with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away from him. Whereas K-Shine, you've been fired. You know what I'm saying? White K battle. You know, a lot of things you've been doing has been fire, but you do have the tendency when you have a lot going on to not be your ultimate self. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to edge Av on this one, bro. If you're not specific about the time and you just let Av rap, I think you're going to be in for a long night. You know what I'm saying? But we know you fire, you know what I'm saying? You got energy, whatever, you know, but I think Av might out endure you, you know what I mean, in this battle. It's my personal opinion on it. You know what I mean? And then you got B Dot versus JC. Whoever put, I think this might be like a classic, bro. If B Dot doesn't stumble, this might be like in JC. If y'all don't stumble, y'all get this one right, this might be like a classic, bro. If the production is good, you know what I'm saying? I think Avocado might be doing this. You know, if the production is right and you guys take this seriously, I think this is going to be probably. I think Geechi and T-Top might be battle of the night, but this might be close to it. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to edge somebody, I think the shit. God, like this one's hard, bro. This is a hard one. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Like if I had to edge somebody, my money's on the line and I'm betting somebody. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go with JC on this one. I rock with you, B Dot. You know what I'm saying? Like I had you up here a couple times, like on an old channel, but I might have to just edge JC on this one, bro. I think he's real seasoned. You know what I'm saying? You've been on the URL like once, you know what I mean? But he's been around, bro. You've been around too, but I got to edge JC on this one. You know what I'm saying? I got to have faith in him on this one. And then we got Chef Trez versus Loso. This is what I'm thinking. I think Loso is like, he's going to come into it with a burst of energy, whereas you got Chef Trez that is kind of, he doesn't have any energy, like, you know, in his battles. And, you know, sometimes that kind of weighs against him. You know what I mean? And we've seen like in his last like 3 to 4 battles, like he's kind of just some dope material, but he's been kind of boring. He's been kind of bland. And, you know, like Loso's, he's charismatic. He's been working on his craft and he's been battling like some pretty good opponents. Like as of recently, I might have to edge Loso on this one 2-1. I'm kind of sad that this battle's not going to be on Bullpen Battle League. I don't know if they work something out with John just to, you know, placate him because they're going to have this battle on URL or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to see this one at the Bullpen. You know what I'm saying? I would like to go to Bullpen and see this one, but it's not going to be on there. But I'm going to have to go with Loso 2-1 on this one. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Gluezy versus Ryda. The thing I like about the Goonies is even though they're clicked up, you know what I'm saying, they will still battle each other. We just saw with New Jersey Twerk and, you know what I'm saying, and Drugs, they went ahead and they battled Jack Boy, Maine, you know what I'm saying? They don't care. You know what I mean? Even though they're in the group, they will still battle each other and kind of not hold back at the same time. But looking at this one, I think Ryda's got some dope punches, but I think Gluezy is just more well-rounded than this dude, bro. And this is no disrespect for Ryda. I just feel like Gluezy, you know what I'm saying, when he starts joking and cracking, there's a lot to talk about with Ryda. Some people think there's a lot to talk about with Glue, but Glue, like his battles are either close or he wins the battles. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really say much bad about him. You know what I'm saying? You could technically say the same thing with Ryda, but then it comes down to like believability. You know what I'm saying? Like bars and believability. I think Gluezy might be able to pull this one out a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm going with Glue 2-1 on that one. That's just my personal opinion. Man, we got Geechi Gotti versus T-Top. Bruh, I saw T-Top's interview on 15 Minutes of Fame. It sounds like he's ready for you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he's ready for you, Geechi. I don't know. Like you guys are locked in a little while before this. You know what I'm saying? And he said that he wanted to battle you ever since the Vegas thing. He kind of put it out that he wanted to battle you. He respects you as an opponent, but he still feels that he can beat you. Like the way the the public is kind of looking at this. They're kind of looking at it like, yo, like the strike 2.5 just happened. And now they just threw this thing together with T-Top and Louise. But T-Top's been wanting to battle him. You know what I'm saying? This was kind of supposedly like locked in a little bit before they just brought out like the strike 2.5. So, I mean, they're kind of ready for each other. Like, if you ask me, like looking at what T-Top is saying, you know, the way Geechi Gotti is talking, like he don't seem like he's worried, like on Twitter, like whatever. So I'm looking at this one like this is going to be the battle of, I can't say bars. It may be like the battle of angles. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of angles that Geechi Gotti can take out on T-Top. And this what makes this one like a crazy like setup, you know what I'm saying? Because we know Geechi Gotti, I mean, he could talk that street stuff and he's very believable. Out of all battle rappers, I think he ranks in the top 5 in like believability. Like he's up there with like Calico and a lot of different battle rappers. So in that aspect, I think he's got it. You know what I'm saying? The bars, I think he's got it. But I think this battle is going to be more so with angles. And T-Top said in the interview on 15 Minutes of Fame that he respects angles more than he does bars. You know what I'm saying? And I think with him losing against Ill Will, that put a chip on his shoulder to make him spaz and wild out, you know what I'm saying, in this battle. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think there's a lot, you know, going against T-Top in this battle, I think it's going to be very, very fucking hard to bet against him. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we know what Geechi Gotti can do, and I'm picking T-Top just off of, you know, he's kind of a vet to me. You know what I'm saying? He's been around. He's really experienced. He's gotten a chance to kind of sit back and watch what Geechi Gotti's been doing with Av, with JC, with A-Ward, like a lot of different battles that he's had, and Danny Myers, and just been like, you know, like watching and waiting for the right time to kind of strike. And I think with T-Top, he's very strategic on the opponents that he takes. And some people don't give him credit for that, but I do. Like, he took JC right when he was ready for JC, and we saw the outcome of that one. But, you know, I see what people are thinking, like with the Ill Will battle, you know what I'm saying? But when I watch it, it seems like T-Top wasn't really into the battle, but at the same time, you're a professional. Like, you got to just perform, you know, like fuck all the bullshit, you got to perform. But I'm looking at this one. God, Geechi Gotti is one of my favorites, but this dude is creeping up. You know what I'm saying? He's already in my top 10 right now for the year. You know what I'm saying? So he's creeping up on that list for me, and it's very hard to go against him, especially with what he just did with JC. But I got to go with T-Top on this one, 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I think T-Top might be able to get this one 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I think people are going to be, you know, like in for an upset, because I think going into it, T-Top is going to be like underdog in it. You know what I mean? Whereas Geechi Gotti, he's already like technically the way, you know, he's being viewed to the battle rap masses because of the way he's being pushed and the work that he's delivered. He's going into this is like, you know, expected to win this one, you know, and then he's got Sue Surfs telling him, if you get 3 straight wins, we going to battle. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see that battle happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, T-Top. I kind of want you to lose because of that. But, you know, at the same time, like, I got to be real about it. And if I'm going to do a prediction, I'm going to, like, say what I really think is going to happen. And I think T-Top might edge this one 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I think he's ready for Geechi Gotti. But if Geechi Gotti wins it, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to be mad. You know what I mean? Because I rock him. You guys know I'm a big supporter of Geechi Gotti. You know what I'm saying? I've never talked to him before, but I'm a big supporter of him. But it is what it is. I think strike 2.5, even though there's been a lot of publicity about it, you know what I'm saying, that's been kind of overshadowing the card, I do think, like, in the long run, this is probably going to be like, you know, a pay-per-view to order for you to watch, you know, for a long time, because what they're doing on iWatchBattleLive.com is that they're allowing the battles to stay up for a very long time. So even when people are talking about them, you can go back and you can watch it, because URL, they're not going to start dropping battles until 60 to 90 days, you know what I mean, after the battle. You know, they're going to end up dropping them. You know what I'm saying? Who knows when they're going to do like another madness type of, you know, situation where they're dropping battles. It can be like 90 days, and we can be waiting, and all the bloggers are screaming like, drop battles, drop battles. Y'all could be like sitting around, you know, waiting. And it's not that expensive to the point to where you don't want to buy it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, Chef Trez, I don't want to pay for Chef Trez, you know what I'm saying? I'm being real with you. But I know a lot of people rock with him. But, you know, when you got Geechi Gotti and T-Top on the card, you got DNA and Danny Myers on the card, and you got K-Shine and Av. K-Shine and Av is going to sell the card. You know what I'm saying? Especially Geechi Gotti, like what he's doing right now. I think a lot of people want to see him. So I wouldn't be hesitant, you know what I'm saying, to tell people to go ahead and support it and buy the pay-per-view at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know. Listen to me. Pat Stay, you get to skip the what? What? This is battle rap racism. Like, how you get to skip the line? They don't even watch KOTD. I'm just playing with you. You know what I'm saying? But you about to battle Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? Out in London, I think you better be ready. You know what I'm saying? I see you on like 15 Minutes of Fame. You interviewing with Uncle Rod. Hear you talking, you know what I'm saying, on different like mediums. And I think you taking Rod a little bit more light than you should take him. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, yes, he's going to change up some things, but I think he's going to be something serious. You know what I'm saying? Something that you've never stood in front of, you know what I mean, to date. You know what I mean? Even though you've been pop, you know, Calico, you know what I'm saying, getting rough with you, but this dude's got, you know, I know people say he's not that real rounded, but he's got a pretty good representation, you know what I mean, of a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of things that he can do like on stage. And I think you may have to like really start watching his battles in order to know what you about to get involved with. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.